Hey, it's Adam, Avalon Auto, Alpharetta, Georgia, AvalonAutoAtlanta.com. Next up, another beautiful 100 series. This one is a 2002 Lexus LX470, 236,000 miles. Started its life in Arkansas back in '02, came to Georgia in '05, been in Georgia ever since. Excellent service history, mainly the last 100,000 miles or so at like a Toyotex place. They did the timing, I believe, in 2019, right around 205,000 miles. Radiator replaced, axles, rear axle seals, transmission services. I mean, it's got fantastic history. When we did our initial inspection, the steering rack was leaking pretty good, as was the rear main seal. So we put a new steering rack in it. The tie rod ends were actually already new from the last year or two at Toyotex. Rear main seal, we did the OEM rear crank seal and the little O-ring right above it. I think it's still going to go back to the shop for a final inspection. Cold start this morning, had a little bit of drive belt squeak, so we'll probably slap a new drive belt on it. It's in great shape. We did both front seat recovers like we do on a lot of these 100 series. Probably could have sent it to the paint shop, but I didn't. When I got it, it was super dirty, but once it got out of detail, there is some scratching on this rear bumper, both corners. So little parking lot bumps. You know, they don't have a perfect color code. I'm sure our painter could match this up, but they don't differentiate. I know it's 202, but they just say gray on the bottom, so there's not a touch-up that I can get for it, really. We still got to go around and do some touch-up. It is black, shows everything, but it came out pretty nice. There was a decent dent on this front fender that when I first got it, my PDR guys were able to get the dent out. It was probably an old dent, so some of the paint did crack when they pushed it, so it does have some chips here we're going to retouch up. It's not perfect, but it's not bad enough to make me want to paint the fender and then blend the door, blend the hood, all that. So we're just going to try to price it accordingly. I'm also waiting on this piece right here I got from Lexus. It's cracked in two places. But it comes just primered, so I sent it to the paint shop. I should be getting that piece in, and we'll swap that out. It's an easy, two-clip thing. And then we'll touch up all these rock chips around the headlight bracing. Again, a couple rock chips on the hood, nothing major at all. Headlights are actually really nice and clean. Undercarriage on this is 100% rust-free. Very nice. So axles have been done. Again, we did steering rack, rear main seal. So you'll see those fresh outer tie rods, inner tie rods, and underneath very clean, no rust on the frame, no rust on any bolts, cam bolts, alignment bolts, everything looks good. Riding on good Michelin defenders all the way around. See, undercarriage, it's not great lighting for, but there ain't no rust at all down here. This thing is super clean, just how I like them. And then interior, the seats weren't horrible, but fresh seats go a long way with these old cruisers. So I went ahead and did both front seats, console cover and armrests, all fresh material. This did have some headrest TVs that were not working, and they were probably from 2002. They were old. There's actually still that DVD player down here, and then if you look hard enough, there's still the cables for those TVs. We just had them wrap and cover and fill the holes. We just deleted the TVs because they didn't work anyway. We had no sense in fixing 20-year-old plus TVs. But very nice. I may order a new antenna. It's bent a little bit. It goes all the way up, if you can see with the sun, but it's got a little kink in it, and it does not retract all the way to the very bottom. Everything else is in great shape. This one does not have a backup camera in '02. Center diff lock, everything works. AHC, active height control, is in good health. We did add a little fluid just to do the test. So the test, when we go to high, to low, to neutral, it's about 7 different dashes on that reservoir. So anything above 7 is considered good health from all my research and experience with these. We also replaced the hood shocks. It did not have the engine cover when I got it. I've got a GX470 engine cover. I may see if it fits, but honestly, it's a pretty engine. I don't need to replace it. But again, AHC switched about 7 to 8 gradients in there. Timing was done in 2019 at 202 by Lexus. Radiator was replaced by Toyotex. I believe, based on the look of that brake booster pump, that has been replaced because it looks fresh. It does not look 20-something years old. Very clean master cylinder, very clean ABS cylinder. No valve cover leaks. Everything else looks great. Batteries from 2022. Again, you kind of hear that little bit of drive belt squeak, and again, this piece is getting changed. But yeah, so front seats are brand new. Back seats are in great shape, no wear at all. We had a fan and dehumidifier running over the weekend in this thing just after it got back from detail, because they did go pretty deep in the shampooing the carpets and everything. Had a little dampness when we got it back. Cargo area is very clean, does have some bleach stain on the mat, but the carpets underneath are in great shape. Third row is intact. Again, no rust. All these areas are very clean. Arkansas and Georgia its whole life. Rear hatch struts are in good health. Again, back seat shows normal wear for leather, but no tears, no rips or anything like that. Everything's in good shape. Door panels are in great shape. Again, front seats brand new. They look great. They feel nice. Does have all the manuals and books, wheel lock key and all that. So very nice 100 series, great service history, rust free, the way to be. You know, it does have a couple little bumps and bruises. This front fender, rear bumper. I'm getting that replaced. Everything else is pretty tight on this one. We actually just got another 03 that's got the updated interior center Land Cruiser with 256 that also has exquisite history, same color combo. It's actually got interior tan. But this LX470, beautiful car. I'm going to pull it back in, do some touch up. AvalonAutoAtlanta.com. I do not have a price yet. I've got to go through and put all my numbers together on this. So if you're looking for pricing, check AvalonAutoAtlanta.com. We do change the prices after so long. These 100 series normally don't make it past the first week or two. They sell pretty quick, especially the way we restore them. So give us a call, AvalonAutoAtlanta.com. Let us know if you have any questions. Have a great day.